Hey guys, it's actually not early in the morning for once. It's late at night. Hasn't been midnight yet, so I'm feeling pretty good. Um, I had a great hardpoint match that I had today. A lot of you were there with me. Manuel, Cookies was on the team, I believe. Baseball player was on the team, annoying the crap out of me. Mad was there too. Um, it was just a great match that I ended up having. Got some high score streaks that I haven't really ever gotten before, I don't think. So I feel pretty good about it. It started off kind of slow though. I wasn't doing that great, but I mean, it's how a lot of my matches happen though. I mean, I end up sucking at the beginning. I'm doing horrible, doing horrible, doing horrible, and then boom, I'm doing great. I just felt pretty good about this match. I knew going in that I'm gonna suck, and then I started using the PDW. Felt kind of bad about it. I usually consider it a noob gun, but it worked for me, so yay, I guess. Baseball player just kept taking me out there with this shotgun. He ended up doing really good for being against all of us. He ended up doing really good, just kept making me rage a bit. I almost ended up leaving actually, which I really would have regretted for considering how good I ended up doing right now. But just everything went really well with this match, and we all stayed together. We formed together. A lot of people, I know Mad, hadn't played Hardpoint before, so we had to kind of like run it through with him, like how it went and stuff, and he got the hang of it pretty quick. I did have to go through this in theater mode because this happens a lot. I end up doing really nice in a match, and it just so happens my capture card doesn't work in that match. So there was a host migration towards the end, so you just see me go to the menu and like switch videos because I saved both of them as films because I knew I had to keep this match. I had to keep it. It was good. I had to keep it. But like I'll run through some things. Like it was a really nice match that ended up happening. I can't stress that enough. Like I'm really happy that I did this well. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm kind of freaking out. It's the first time I've ever gotten these score streaks. So, but I always just spin up in the air when I have a small or something to take it out. I'm just like, oh, gotta go. My job, my duty. But here, I mean, like it's hard point. If you know the next location of hard point, always get someone to go to it. Always get someone to go to it to capture it right at the beginning. You get 200 points right off the bat just for capturing. Okay, 200 points. That's a lot. That's 2 kills you would normally get, and getting 2 kills in hard point or headquarters or something, it's pretty hard. Okay, I didn't run from that grenade. I don't know why I didn't run from that, but um, we've just been really keeping together. They've been really keeping together. I'm gonna go in now to if you watched my last vid that I put up. I went into a slight bit about BOD Pro. What it's gonna be is the top or members of the clan. Like what we'll do is instead of necessarily always doing like if we've got like 9 people online to play, because I mean we got a big clan. Instead of doing 9 people going into a ground war, say some of us want to play domination, say some of us want to play just hardcore TDM. What we'll do is we're gonna do split and do something called BOD Pro. What it would be is some of us who are into doing good, we want to have a great match, we need to level up, we need to get something done. We're gonna split off and stick together. Like I know me, Manuel, and Mad Christian probably recently became a co-leader. Got a big shout out for him. Just got him in. He's starting to set up a internet channel for us. So instead of just Facebook page, instead of just YouTube channel, we're actually gonna have our own internet website, which is gonna be pretty cool, I think. But really, like BOD Pro is not necessarily here. I switched to the hammer. Biggest mistake in my life. You're gonna watch how bad I do with it, but it was really sad how bad I ended up doing with the hammer. I really regret it. But like like we'll go and we'll split into 2 groups. So this isn't necessarily saying, hey, these are the good people of the clan. We're gonna go here. These are the bad people of the clan. We're gonna go here. It's just saying that if we've got a group of 7 people who want to play hardcore team deathmatch, and there's one person or a few people that aren't up to doing what we're trying to do right then, which is follow matches. They keep team killing, they keep flashing, they're messing around and stuff. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick those 2 people in a separate party. We're gonna be like, hey, go off, do your own thing. We'll catch up with you in a bit after we get what we needed done. So honestly, it's not just about saying like, hey, we're not gonna play with you anymore today because you suck. It's about saying, if you're not gonna focus right now, we're not gonna have these matches together. But it's not saying that, hey, we don't like you, hey, you're a bad player of the clan, you suck, you stink, you're not the top of the clan. This is about saying you're good, but we'd rather be doing something productive right now. Okay, I'm not trying to offend some people, but I mean, Killer today, we ended up playing with him. We played a bunch of matches today. Like there are so many matches we ended up playing today. I plan on going up later as soon as I finish the video uploading that I'm uploading now, and I get this done. I'm watching a movie right now, actually. Um, but really, it's Killer we ended up playing with, and we stopped playing with him for a bit, and he got upset about it, and I can understand why I would. I mean, if somebody ended up getting upset with me, watch this jump, look at that, dolphin dive for the win, dolphin dive for the win. But anyways, like, oh, and keeping watching the video, this is where I ended up going really good. I'm getting a ruthless right here, and like, but really, it's about saying, hey, we'd rather do some productive gameplay. We'll hook you up with some other people in the clan that are up to the type that you're playing right now, and you guys can go ahead and go play. But we're just gonna go off and do our thing. We'll meet back up. Don't worry. But really, BOD Pro is about sticking together still. It's instead of you guys going off and having your own clan, we still want you a part of us. We still want to play with you. It's because we still care about you. I mean, like, I have people telling me all the time. I was doing a custom match with Manuel today, Christian, uh, and who was that? Demon Slayer. And we were all just having a good time, and Manuel went off to go play Grief against T4. I really want to know how that went. I got ask him on Facebook how it went. But it's really about, we always don't want to always play the same thing, so we're gonna switch off and do some other things. But here I spun around the corner because I wanted to. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get him if I didn't run. Sprayed a bit, got my Merciless, got my first ever earned Warthog. Okay, I've never gotten a Warthog before other than from like a care package. Okay, I was, my heart's beating so fast right now. And Manuel in a bit, he you see him there, you see him there. He's like, hey, okay, I'll cover you, I'll stick up with you, I'll cover you. Um, and a bit ago, I didn't mention it, but um, he fell off the edge. Like, he's like, hey, I'm gonna cover you right now. I'll help you to get this Warthog. Cause I'm like, guys, I'm going for Warthog. I almost got it. I almost got it. And he just fell off the edge. And I'm just like, Manuel, how are you gonna? And that's when I ran into those two other guys back in the hallway. And I spun around and got the other one. But there I camped for a bit till I got my VTOL. First ever time I've piloted a VTOL ever. And I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like checking the controls on the screen, and you can see me like fire the missiles. Like, okay, wait, so this is how I fire missiles. And I'm like, oh, hey, guys, to shoot, bang, bang, bang. You know, I was so happy. My heart was beating so fast. And then the shot, and I'm like, wait, am I done? Am I done? And I pull out of it. I'm just like, whoo, I did it, I did it. I just, and like, everyone, you can see like a few of them on the mini map following after me, and I'm just like, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it. I was really happy. I was freaking out. I don't mean, I freak out a lot of times, but my heart starts beating. I get like, I just overreact, and I start freaking out when I start getting high score streaks. Like when I almost got my swarm that one time, I was running UAV, UAV, orbital, and swarm, and I was one away from a swarm. My heart was beating so fast, and I was starting to get stressed and stuff, and then boom, team killed, and I was just like, what? I was got my, then you see I got my ruthless, but it was just, I ran from that grenade too. I was freaking out so much here, but it's just, this was a really nice match that I ended up having. But it just, big shout out to everyone right now, because we're all sticking together. We're doing really good. A destroyer especially, he's been starting to get things gold, and he's just wow. Everyone's just coming together really nicely, and it's everything's working out good. I mean, I don't know what else I have to say. I'm just happy for everyone. I'm happy for this match. I'm really happy for this match. Um, but here I think is where I have to do the split off to go get the other video. You can see how good I'm doing there. Yeah, that's where the host migration happens, so I end it and go back to the main menu. But I mean, for all the people that say you only noobs use the Wii remote, I understand it's easy to spray with the Wii remote. I'm gonna spray if someone gets in my face. I'm not gonna take the time to aim down my sights. It's not worth it for me. But obviously you saw there I was using the PDW mostly that time, and it's really worked out good for me. Like, PDW I'm not gonna recommend for hardcore actually, because the damage is good, but it's not gonna be one shot kill at most ranges. MSMC and MP7 hardcore all the way. But PDW is great for core. It's really good for core. But I was running laser, foregrip, and God, I can't remember. I know I wasn't running fast mag. Laser, foregrip, long barrel, duh. But I usually would run fast mag with PDW because it has the slowest SMG reload time. But I ended up running with it because with such a magazine size that it has, you're gonna have time to take out all the enemies and then go find cover and reload. It's honestly one of those situations where it's not worth it to put fast mag on. So its hip fire radius is kind of big, considering that also the fire rate is lower. Think of it more as an MTAR mixed with the hip fire radius kind of like Type 25. So it's a mixture there. It's a mixture of assault. It's like the Peacekeeper for us that don't have DLC. It's a mixture of assault rifle and an SMG. The same with the Type 25 though. It's got the mobility speed of an SMG with the damage and everything of an assault rifle. So it's one of those punch weapons where I like to use them. I just don't always do that good with them. But honestly, I just had a great match here, and give me some feedback again on what you guys all think of the video, and I just hope you like it. And here's another dive, but that one obviously was an epic fail. I always try for my dolphin dives to be like epic theater moment right here. I mean, I can't read the little score on my screen, but it was a great match that I had, and big shout out to everyone. Thank you.